Here we are in what is known as the warp room. And the warp room is not exactly a place where anyone is being warped in particular. No, it is a place where you are warping to other locations in time. For all intents and purposes, you are a time traveler in my eyes, and so am I in mine. It's a good thing I can't see my own eyes then, because then I'd know too much about myself, which would ruin the whole thrill of self-discovery. Let's get to it. So here we are in Pirate Land, otherwise known as Australia. I should know because I live in Australia. Although I can't see any pirate software anywhere. That could be a problem. That's one of our nation's defining characteristics, whether or not we're being a criminal at any given time. In fact, we praise all criminals here. Jails are just schools, and the prison system is just parliament. Hot tip. Crates make good mates. They never betray you, they never dog the boys, they're always down for bevies. Alright, it's time for the boss. Although this is not the kind of boss you'd see with a suit and tie. It's the exact opposite. It's almost like a gym teacher. Yeah, that's certainly Mr. Mr. Sports Teacher. This is what we call fair and balanced gameplay in the industry. You may think this is bug abuse, but honestly, it's more animal abuse, which I'm far, far happier with. This crowd is quite a homogeneous demographic, isn't it? All blonde, all glasses, all white, all scientists. The PR people really know what they're doing. Rest in peace, my friend. You will not be missed. But you will be kissed. Well, would you look at that? We've unlocked a new warp zone. The Gaza Strip. For those of you wondering why I'm sliding around so much, it's because placebo compelled me to believe that it's faster. Iran, home of beautiful architecture, friendly people, and troublesome neighbours. Geopolitics aside, let's talk Rio-politics. South America, am I right? In other news, I just got a mask, colloquially referred to as an ooga booga. Now, you may think that's racist, and I entirely understand if you do. To that I say, I'm so terribly sorry to all of you mask wearers out there and people who identify as masks, but I will keep doing it because I refuse to change, as is the American way. But James, you might say, you're not even American. Why does the American way of life concern you? And it's because the American way of life concerns all of us. If all the acts concerning internet individuality are to be enacted, we all suffer. As citizens of the world, of the wider community, indeed, the whole notion of borders altogether is collapsing under the weight of globalization, free trade, alliances between countries. And honestly, this is, I think, the whole moral behind Crash Bandicoot. The idea that we must all stick together, or we will perish. This may look like rampant cartoon murder to you, but to me it's life. And death. Nevada. Home of blue cars and great bars. Speaking of great bars, knees weak, arms spaghetti. If I fall in that hole, I'm going to be ripped into confetti. Don't get run over, or the fun's over. Check out his license plate, isn't it great? CRTX, what the hex, I say. Don't play, hit the crate anyway. Gas on the right, petrol on the left. I eat my food with a palate cleft. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Psych, they're gonna cry, because I just hit the portal. Call that a thwartle. That's a cross between a war turtle and thwarting something. Alright, here we go. Grave robbing again. Oh, you silly goose Crash. All this oil going to waste. What would Saudi Arabia think? Do you like my supreme platforming skills here? It's perfected after years and years of Crash Bandicoot negligence. This is one of my favourite levels and one of my favourite style of level. Riding the tiger. Now later on in the game, you get access to a sprint ability, but you get that right away in these levels, so you can really pull out the speedrun tech. Live like Sonic, die like Sonic. Dying right near a checkpoint box it's tragic, really. It's almost a metaphorical reminder of how some people have spent their whole life chasing a goal.
You need to shut the heck up!
Checkpoint, who needs it? Answer, me. I refuse to slow down. I refuse to take my foot off the pedal. This tiger gets such great mileage, kilometerage as it's known here, or anchorage as it's known in Alaska. Checkpoint, comrade. Welcome to the checkpoint. We will not annex you here in Czech Republic. The good thing about sharks is the shark is always worse than its bite. You can always bank on that. You might be asking what that means exactly. And to you I say think about it. But not too long, not too hard. Just think about it. That was Pirates of the Caribbean Black Sails. I hope you enjoyed that early release footage. Yes, Coco is a playable character. No, you cannot drink her. Oh boy. N Jin. Otherwise known as No Jin, because he is always sober. Although you wouldn't think it. One of the best things about this game is how much variety you get in it. There isn't a chance for the traditional Crash platforming levels to become stale, because there's just so much happening in between, like being shot out of the sky by a spaceship piloted by N Jin. The perspective was always so hard in this fight to deal with. Like, it's always really hard to know when you're actually hitting the fruit bazooka. This is what the Germans used to... I'm not going to say that. That's disgusting, James, come on. Well, with the death of N Jin, I think I've had enough of this game for now. If you'd like to play this game, it'll be available on the Xbox One X, Xbox One X, coming in a few months' time, alongside Minecraft and Tetris. Thank you for watching. I've been Microsoft James, signing out.